done. Okay.
Cellular respiration first begins with glycolysis. Two ATPs first need to donate energy to the glucose molecule to split the glucose molecule into two 3-carbon chains with one phosphate group attached. From the cytosol, two more phosphate groups attached to the substrate. Four ADP molecules then come and are phosphorylized by substrate-level phosphorylation, forming 4 ATP molecules and the 3-carbon chain. Two NAD+ molecules then come and accept the electrons from the 3-carbon chain, converting it to pyruvate.
Cell supply, so if you have all of the oxygen,
These NADH are then moved into the mitochondria. The two pyruvates remaining are transported into the mitochondria as well.
Wait, not H2O. Energy.
I'm talking about CO2.
Once inside of the mitochondria, they are decomposed to form, both of them are both decomposed to form 2 carbon dioxide molecules.
Well, how did you write this one?
right? So NAD plus would have no way to release its electrons.
2 NAD pluses then come along and accept more electrons from the 2-carbon chains.
Cell is still used for fermentation and glycolysis to provide an energy source.
Let's concentrate on one of the 2-carbon chains. Inside of the mitochondria, coenzyme A attaches to the 2-carbon chain. The acetyl-CoA is then introduced into the Krebs cycle by reacting with the
Oxaloacetic.
forming citrate. The citrate is then converted into another form of citrate, which is then decomposed into carbon dioxide. More NAD plus come along and accept more electrons from the remaining 5-carbon chain. The remaining 5-carbon chain is again decomposed, forming more carbon dioxide.
All right, folks, in the interest of time, I'm going to ask you to come back to your desks. Except for that group over there. Keep going. Come over.
The remaining 4-carbon chain donates more electrons to NADH.
Yeah, I'll move that.
The remaining 4-carbon chain undergoes a few more reactions, also donating electrons to the FAD plus, forming FADH2. And then the 4-carbon chain is again converted back to oxaloacetate, restarting the cycle. In total, 6 NADH are produced, and 2 FADH2 are produced per glucose molecule.
Inside the citric acid cycle.
These electron carriers are then moved to the electron transport chain. It begins when the NADH first donates electrons to complex 1, moving hydrogen ions into the inner mitochondria.
All right, so your desks apart, please.
The electrons are then transported to complex number 3
Put it away.
with mobile proteins, pumping more protons into the inner mitochondria. The electrons are then moved to the final complex, complex number 4, pumping more hydrogens into the inner mitochondria. The electrons are finally accepted by an oxygen molecule forming water. The hydrogen ion gradient formed by the pumping process then flows through the ATP synthase. Whose energy is used to attach one phosphate group from the mitochondria to ADP, thus completing cellular respiration.